Hey guys, how you doing? It's Johnny Berba. In today's video, I want to talk about awkwardness, social awkwardness, in relation to talking to girls on the street. It can be guys as well. It can be, with people. And the reason I want to talk about it is because it's something I personally battled with all my life. Maybe to some extent I'm still working on it now, probably am. And it's something I'm teaching guys to do every day. Now I just finished a session with a student. It was an amazing session, and I really mean that. Always amazing. This was, wow, I really got something from this. And what he was struggling was initially, he was struggling when it got awkward in the conversation with women. Now, this is a feeling that I've had pretty much all my life until I got confident with women. And it's that feeling of feeling uncomfortable in our own body. But as men, when we're talking to women, we can feel like, oh, the girl's judging me. Or I said that and she don't like it, or she's looking at how I'm standing, so maybe I'm not standing right, or maybe I should be like this. And the only way we can overcome this is how I've learned myself and teaching people. We have to allow ourselves to feel awkward and to work through the awkwardness until obviously we become comfortable and we don't become awkward no more. But what I'm learning at another level is awkwardness is a part of growing. It's a part of improving in any area. I remember when I first started boxing and I first went into the gym, I'm going to be honest, I was shitting myself. I was really afraid. I went down to South London. I was 20 years of age and I didn't tell anyone about it, my family or my father or my friends, and I just walked into the gym and I remember feeling this rush of awkwardness in me. I just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like I was going to fight 10 men at once, 10 Mike Tysons. And at that time of my life, I didn't understand why I was feeling these feelings, but it was just because I was human. I was about to do something new. It was a new challenge. I was so excited about it. There's all these different reasons. So what I said to the student was, I said, now, when these feelings come up, there's no point in me telling you to run away, because I get guys to do that to start with. If it's just giving compliments and getting you comfortable going over. But once you've surpassed that, once you can go up to a girl and say, hey, I think you look beautiful. She says, thank you. There's no point running away, right? Because what you're doing is you're feeling awkward, you're getting awkwardness and you're going, I can't handle feeling awkward and I'm going to run away from it. What I get guys to do is, and what I still do myself, because I'm still growing and I'm a naturally socially awkward person, that might surprise you, I get guys to sit in that awkwardness a little longer. If it gets to a point where it's just too much, it's just your body can't take it, call it out. So just say to the girl, I'm going to be honest with you, I do feel awkward now. This is very awkward for me. I'm nervous, I'm a bit shy, but I'm working through it. Now, again, it may feel like humiliation because you're like, oh, fucking hell, I've just told the girl I'm not confident. But when you leave the situation, you'll feel this initial growth because you're being honest, you're being congruent. And I keep saying it, the pickup stuff, the lines, the structures, the methodologies, they can't really get you out of being awkward. The only thing that can get you out of being awkward is getting comfortable, working through awkwardness until you no longer feel awkward. That's basically what I did. Was I just approached thousands of women until I didn't feel awkward no more. So when you see me on YouTube doing the pickup and talking to women, you're seeing the result of a man that has gone through many awkward situations, hence why I know how to teach it. So back to this amazing courageous student that come all the way from the United States of America. I said to him, on the next conversation, you've got to sit there, you've got to sit in it, because if you run away, you're not going to get more courage, you're going to get more, more awkward. So he stayed there, he said it, he didn't realize it, and I knew what I was doing in the coaching. After about half an hour, he wasn't awkward no more. He was just flowing, he was just talking to women, and they were responding so well. And then after, he said to me, how am I doing? Have you got any feedback? I said, I don't have any feedback, because you're being yourself, you're being you. Whether the girls walk away, whether they're having good conversations, whether you're getting a number, you're comfortable being you. He was making jokes, he was challenging, he was teasing, he was doing all the things right. So what I'm basically saying to you is, awkwardness is not a bad thing. It's just an uncomfortable feeling that we have, and what that is on a deeper level is it's our authentic selves talking to us. So sometimes when I feel more pressure, sometimes when I'm doing YouTube videos, I might feel an initial awkwardness, but that's not because I'm a bad person, that's not because I'm not confident, that's because I'm very confident. That's just my authentic voice speaking to me. I could be excited, there could be numerous reasons. So if you feel awkward, it's not a bad thing, but it is a bad thing if you feel it and then you run away from it, you keep running. Because what it will do is it will spread in every area of your life. It will be in your social interactions, It will be in your work life. It will be in your relationships. It will be in your fighting. If you're getting in, doing some sparring, you might get caught with a shot, someone might catch you and you might get embarrassed that you got caught, because I used to have this phobia, and then you're not able to come back and be strong. So day game or pick-up or improvement or personal development, the whole journey is about getting out of awkwardness, and that's what I'm still doing now. Some days I feel great, some days I feel really me. I can get on the camera, I can go out to beautiful women, I can pick them up, I can get laid and go on dates, I can do public speaking. Some days it's more tough. It's not because I'm a bad person, it's not because I'm not the perfect man or you're not the perfect man, it's because I'm a human being and I'm on the path to figuring out it's getting deep. I'm on the path to figuring out who I am, and the way you do that is through practice, practice and practice. So when guys say to me, I'm feeling awkward, oh it's bad, oh man, oh I was talking to a girl, I was being natural, but then awkwardness came up, it's not a bad thing, it's a good sign. It means you're on the path, it means you're being more honest. And if you're not feeling awkwardness, you're not pushing yourself, you're a lazy little git and you're sitting at home and you're not just putting in the work. So I've said it before in my other video, there's been a massive change in the last year for me, business-wise, even in my own self. So I'm getting little bits of social awkwardness and bits of fear, but that's just because I'm improving, I'm growing. If those things are not there, that means that I've got complacent. That means I'm happy with who I am, which is good to some extent, but another extent, I want to keep learning, I want to keep growing, all right? So accept being awkward, but don't run away from it. And the way you overcome it is by practicing. If you want to do it on a very simplistic, practical level, check out my 30-day anxiety program. Click the link below, you can go through that way. If you've done the anxiety program and you're at a high level, you might have got laid, you may be in relationships, I want you to invite that feeling in your life more. When you feel that feeling, don't run away from it. So maybe you're going to do some public speaking and you're going to get nervous. I want you to be honest. I done a talk in London weeks ago, and it's one of the best public talks I've done, and I felt a massive amount of fear because the audience was bigger than usual. People were very inspired to see me, and I just said, look, I'll be honest guys, I feel a lot of awkwardness, I'm very nervous to be here, I'm excited, but I'm a bit nervous, so I apologise the first few minutes if I look a bit awkward. After about a minute, it wore off, I come into myself, and it was a very powerful talk, and I moved the whole room, and people were inspired, and I got work from it. People want to work with me because they know I'm honest, and they know what I'm saying is of value. It doesn't mean because you're nervous or because you feel awkward, you're being disingenuine. I find the most honest people usually do appear on the surface to be a bit awkward because they're so nervous because they're being so honest, So I'm going to leave you with that, all right? So like and subscribe, enjoy the process and overcome awkwardness. Thank you very much.